Hey, people ask me all the time, they're like, hey, why you hate on the middle class so hard, man? I'm like, look, I'm not hating on the middle class. I'm trying to tell the truth to everybody to wake you up about what the middle class is.
You don't know the truth.
By the way, the middle class is not because you make 60 grand a year. I know people that make 6 million a year that are living in the middle class because it's a mental thing. Never enough time for the kids, never enough money, constantly worried about retirement, worried about saving, worried about spending. Dude, it's a trap.
You need to get up
Okay,
where you can spend as much as you want and still have the biggest home in the world.
No, you don't need the biggest home in the world, but people need freedom. The middle class is basically a place where people go, they get a job, they borrow money to get an education, they get trapped into a place or a situation they don't like. By the way, that situation could pay you 60 grand a year, 600 grand, or 6 million a year. I've been in all three of those traps. Never enough. When I finally had some money, didn't have enough. Worried about health care, worried about when I'm gonna retire, worried about my parents, worried about taking care of my kids, worried about where I'm gonna stay. The middle class is, if you just flip the big M, it's the worry station of the universe. Now you have enough to worry, but you don't have enough to go where you want, do what you want. So look, I'm just telling you this to hopefully, can you imagine every day worried about oxygen, worried about your health? This is what people do every day. I don't have enough time. I don't like my job. I don't have enough customers. I don't have enough money. I can't give to charity. I can't help out. I don't have time. I hear this constantly. I'm talking about from financially super successful people that cannot make the time to go where they want and do what they want. And so, look, if you want to break out of that, what's that? Is that gum? Oh, that's your new necklace. If you want to break out of that thinking, follow this channel. If you agree with me, comment. If you disagree with me, comment. I'd love to know what you think. My entire work now is going to be to educating people that what you're being taught is safe, is not safe, and how you get out of it is probably going to be different than you think. Okay, jobs aren't the problem, income's not the problem, the government, yeah, it's a problem, but it's not the problem. The way you think, the way you act, the way you work, what you do with money to get money, how you use money, how you multiply money, that's the problem, okay? So you gotta change, first you gotta change the way you're thinking about money. If you think the middle class is some safe place that your parents finally got to because they came from Italy, Assyria, or somewhere in South America and finally got to America and they had the middle class. Look, we're not even the richest country in the world. No. We're just told that over and over and over again. I think it's
China, because China makes almost everything.
China makes almost everything? We're just lied to every day, folks. You're being lied to every day, okay? So you gotta, you know the old adage, knowledge is power?
Have you ever lied to me?
I don't think I've ever lied to you. Knowledge is power?
Might have said things.
What if the knowledge is wrong? Okay, making 80 grand a year and not having any money left over every year doesn't make any sense. It's crazy.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It's crazy. Okay, now what's your solution? You can't just not work. You need to work.
You need to work harder.
Okay, but maybe you need to work harder. But maybe I know a lot of people that work really, really hard and don't have anything left over to show for it. So that can't be the solution either. So this YouTube channel is going to be committed to helping you get out of this.
Give a shout out to my channel is Sabrina Cardone. Please go there and subscribe.
Look
and
at our
my
hustles.
friend's channel is Mara Amazing, and she gets to go to Disneyland when she reaches 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe to her channel too.
See, she's promoting, right? So look at all the middle class lessons that you've been taught. Don't toot your own horn. Okay? You got to get an education before you get a job. You need to save money. Save money for what? Money's not to be used to save pieces of paper. It's like you buy a legal pad. You don't save it, you use it. When you get money, you got to learn how to use it. How do I use the money, okay? How do I avoid paying taxes more than my fair share of taxes, right? Should I buy a house? That's what everybody says, man. All these people down here buying condos. All these people buying houses down here. What for? It's not like you're going to get rich because you bought a house. Oh, it's better to own than to rent. Really? Is that true, or is that just another middle class myth? I'd love to know what you think. Post in your comments below. I'd like to know.
Sabrina Cardone and Mara Mazing.
Marla Maisie.
Mara.
M-R-A-R-A. Okay, well, you can follow her. Okay, but look how many people spending time on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram thinking, oh, I'm gonna get rich here. No, you're not. By the way, what is rich? What is rich? What does it even mean to be rich? Does it even matter?
Do you get paid at YouTube?
No, I don't monetize my YouTube channel. Okay? What does any of this stuff mean, right? What does it mean? You got to start challenging the status quo. Look at your parents. How did it end up for them? They ended up with a mortgage on a house they were stuck at for years, couldn't take vacations, couldn't stay as long as they wanted, typically ended up at a Holiday Inn for 3 or 4 or 5 days where breakfast and lunch were free. What are you doing, huh? Man, get the truth, folks. Get the truth. The middle class is a voting station. Okay? The Democrats and Republicans tell you, oh, we're so good in this country. We got it made in this country. We got freedom in this country. Really? Freedom's going where you want, when you want, for as long as you want, and not worried about it. That's freedom.
Freedom.
Okay?
Dun, dun,
And that should be the class that you're looking for, the freedom class. Because this middle class thing sucks. I've been playing that game for 35 years, thinking, oh, this is where I want to be. Good job, good income, save my money. It's not what you want, man. When I finally got that, I was terrified that what I had was going to be taken away from me because I knew it wasn't enough. Do the math. First, wake up. Wake up to this middle class thing. It's bullshit myth. Number 2,
I heard that.
make a decision to get out of it. Number 3, freedom is your destination.
Freedom is your destination.
Freedom is your destination, okay?
Go there.
All right, so look, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know your comments. I love them. If you like the channel, appreciate you subscribing. Share it with your friends.
Sabrina Cardone and Mara Mazing.
Make sure you subscribe to Sabrina's channel because she's trying to blow up her YouTube. God bless. Be great. Get out of that middle class thing, okay? Be great.